So I've been seeing some conversations, and apparently Bugs is about to get nerfed. Apparently Bugs is about to get nerfed, which rightfully so, he needs to get nerfed. But I mean, I'm hoping that it's a slight nerf, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people are feeling like Bug. I mean, he has been running rampant in Multiverses, but I don't feel like it warrants. I hope they don't nerf him into the ground. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, I hope they don't nerf him into the ground. Hopefully they just do a slight nerf, see how it goes. If he's still crazy, then in the next patch do another slight nerf. I feel like every game that does nerfs and buffs to characters, they need to just do it slightly. Every patch do a slight nerf and a slight buff to the ones who need whatever. You know what I mean? Because too many games, they go a little bit too crazy. They buff the hell out of one thing, then they nerf the hell out of another thing, and then you go from one unbalanced version of the game to a whole different unbalanced version of the game. And that crap sucks. I wish they would just do everything slight by slight by slight until they finally get that nice little balance between everybody. Now, the next two characters I heard about were Wonder Woman and Taz. So Wonder Woman apparently is going to get a buff. Thank God. Because I don't think she's too bad. I honestly don't. But every time I get to like the higher ranks and I start fighting like the crazy Finns, the crazy Batmans, the crazy Velmas, I get destroyed. And of course, I can admit, you can watch the video and see it's a skill issue. My skills are not that great, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a skill issue, but it's definitely, I feel like Wonder Woman, even though it is a skill issue, it's also definitely a her issue. I feel like you have to work extra hard to make her work in some of these matchups. Like, honestly, some characters can easily overwhelm her. Now, as far as the buff goes, though, honestly, I just think she needs some more weight. That's all I think. I don't think they need to touch her kit at all. The damage she does, her hitboxes, her speed, all that is fine. It sucks that they nerfed her speed last patch, but honestly, I just give her that base movement speed buff, and to a degree, it kind of helps. But the only issue I have is that for a tank, she dies way too easily, and it makes no damn sense that Shaggy weighs more than Wonder Woman. What the hell is that? So as far as Wonder Woman goes, I just want her to have some more weight. Alright, that's all I want. A little bit more weight, make it a little bit harder to kill her, because sometimes it feels like, first of all, you're going back and forth. They're at like 180. Wonder Woman hits them, they don't die. She's at like 120. They hit her and she dies. She dies. It just feels like for a tank, she dies way too soon. And that's the only buff I think she needs. Now, the last one, Taz, you know what I think they should do? Because they were talking about putting a cooldown on his tornado. I think they should try this. I mean, whatever they're going to do, I'm pretty sure they already have it done. Because, you know, they do all of their plans. They do it months in advance. But what I think they should try is, I play a game called Black Desert. And in that game, there are moves that go on cooldown, and you can't use it till the cooldown's done. But there are other moves that you can use it as much as you want. But they do have a cooldown. And what happens is, when it's not on cooldown and you use the move, it has like a super powered version of the move. Then once you do that, it's on cooldown, and while it's on cooldown, you can keep using the move, but it's like a super weakened version of it. Either it does less damage, or it has like special properties that just won't be there when it's on cooldown. I think they should try something like that with Taz. Have it on cooldown, and it's like a super weak version of the move, but then as soon as it's not on cooldown anymore, he can just hit you one time with a really strong tornado. Not as strong as it was before. That crap was crazy, but like a decently strong tornado. Then while it's on cooldown, it's like a little weak tornado. I think they should try that. What do you guys think? You think that would be good for Taz, or do you think that would still be as obnoxious as it was before? So those are the three things I heard about, so I just want to talk about it real quick. Apparently these nerfs and buffs are going to happen in the patch right after EVO 2022. So I guess we'll just see how that goes. So please like it if you like it, and you should subscribe if you want more, and join me in the next one. Alright, y'all, I'm out.